Hi everyone, and welcome to the ICE Foundation's fourth quarter review meeting. We're holding this live at the United Way right now. In attendance we have our board of directors, our invited guests, as well as many people online. Again, we're broadcasting these events live to appeal to our greater audience, to give a little bit more transparency into what we do, how we do it, and how successful we are at it. With this being the fourth quarter, it is also our year-end results. We still have December left, but we call this our year-end. So we'll jump into this, see how we did against our strategy, see how we can perform better next year. For our agenda, we're going to go through our introduction. We have a lot of new people in the room today. Want to make sure they understand who we are, what we do, how we do it, and how we fit into the community. We'll go over our outreach program, how we connect with other community members. We'll go through our programs, our financial review, update our strategic plan on our metrics, how we're performing. Our feature success story, always our favorite part, where we talk about that client family who really succeeded, who really used the programming to their utmost performance and was really able to find that success. We'll talk about our future expansion, and then of course board recognition. We want to recognize those board members who have made a significant contribution to our organization. So the Indiana Credit Establishment Foundation, our mission is one of advocacy and support. We support our clients through our programming. Our services provide that level of support that people need to help them get established, to find that financial stability, but we also advocate for them. We want to expand people's minds. We want people to think outside the box on, just how these services work. How can we implement these services in conjunction with existing services, through things like reporting rent, helping people buy cars, really advocate for this piece that we specialize in. And again, we want to make sure that everybody has that chance to build financial stability. We work hard to ensure that nobody's left out. If we can help somebody, we do our best to do so. Our operations largely remain the same. Credit Builders Alliance is our national organization. They provide support, guidance, and resources. We're a gold level not-for-profit organization through GuideStar. So this entails providing that level of transparency that receives that gold level. Our account management and loan management software is done through Down Home Solutions. This is how we manage our accounts, how we track them, how we provide the statements, and how we submit to the credit bureaus. We report to all three credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. That gives our clients the maximum coverage, ensures that no matter where lenders pull from, they see that they're good, reliable customers. Our outreach program, we've had a lot of success this quarter. Family self-sufficiency, we started a targeted program with them, specifically for their clients. So looking forward to that expanding. With the Indian Association of Columbus and the Chinese Association of Columbus, as well as SUCASA, we've implemented a new program targeting a demographic that we felt was underserved, that can really benefit from what we're doing. So more on that when we get to our future expansion. Let's talk about our program statistics first. 16 accounts completed year to date, so great success there. Just about all of them. I think last year we had 18 new accounts, so we got 2 more to close out here in December. We'll report on how we did with these. We have 20 new credit builder accounts and 8 new microloans this year. So we started the year with about 18 accounts. With this 28 more, that puts us up near 50 clients we served this year. So this year we've had a lot of success. We've served almost 50 clients through our programming. Here's the stats on the ones that we closed out. We track the increase in credit score. So the main focus of our accounts is to help people establish credit, build credit, so they can avoid those predatory loans, so that they can get the best rates possible. So as you can see, our average is right about 280 for an increase. We get some stuff skewed, but it's important to realize that our average and our median are fairly close. We'd like it to be closer, but you're not going to have that because people start at different positions and they end in different areas as well. But you can see the exit score That's really the important one right there is people exit our programs with a credit score of around 700, if not above that. Really, really good success there. You know, that qualifies them for excellent rates and gets them that financial stability they're really looking for. What else do we do? So like we said, our average credit score increases about 280 points. A secondary goal is always personal savings. Our clients have seen a personal savings average of 225. That's an increase over when they start our programs. And debt reduction obviously goes hand in hand with anytime we're talking about credit, we're talking about savings. We want to also see that debt go down. So we see an average debt reduction of about $462. Now, remember, this is a year term. Our clients sign up for 12 months of reporting. Our programs are 12 months long. So this is what they can expect in that 12-month period. Demographics. So we want to see who we're serving, how we're serving, and if there's opportunity to serve more people. So this slide is a little dark, but account type. We have a small microloan program, but the majority of our accounts are our credit builder accounts. 71% of those accounts are credit builder accounts. Our small microloan program, again, is there to support our past clients who have seen success with the credit builder account and might need a little bit of help, maybe avoiding a payday loan, getting them out of emergency situations where their furnace might go out, their car might break down, really taking care of them all the way through. Credit goals. Majority of our clients say they want to increase their credit because they're looking to buy a house. These people want to transition quickly. They know building credit is difficult. It's risky sometimes. They want a house, but they don't want to take on debt. They don't want to take on additional credit cards, things like that. So they come to us. We also see improvement. Improvement is our kind of our catch-all. If they don't fit into our reduced debt or buy a car or buy a house, we say they just want to improve. They want to improve their credit. They know that there's value in that. How do they do that? Male versus female, again, very heavily, we've seen this all year long, very heavily weighted towards the females, usually female-headed households. As you'll see from this slide, the majority of our clients are under the age of 45, vast majority, I should say, and even so more so with the 18 to 25-year-olds with dependent children. And so what we're looking at here is young women with dependent children, who are looking to establish themselves, buy a car, get a house, those type of things. So, what we should take away from there is we serve these individuals very well. You've seen that from our results this year. We're able to increase their credit score. We're able to increase their savings, reduce their debt, get them to where they want to go. But we're only serving, well, I shouldn't say we're only serving. The majority of the people we're serving are young women. So what is it about our programs that, it might not be attractive to older individuals, males, people without children? We want to look into that. We've been in discussions with our community partners to figure out what we can do to make our programs more appealing. So more on that later. Let's jump into our financial review. Challenges and successes, of course. Our challenges have always been, raising money. Our organization is fairly small. Again, our annual budget is around $6,000, so, not a heavy burden to fundraise that. But again, our focus has always been on the clients. We want to put them first. We want to make sure our programs are stable, that they're helping people, that they're doing the right thing, and that we're doing all we can. Secondary, as you can see, comes our fundraising. That's not always good. There's a risk there that we won't be able to deliver on our services. So we really want to turn that around. Successes this quarter, though, we love to talk about these. We were awarded our very first grant to the ICEF. That was from the old National Foundation. They saw our services. They said, we want to be involved with this. They awarded us a grant to continue next year, to continue to serve these clients. We've decreased our long-term liabilities. You'll see that in our financial pages. This is a significant decrease. PayPal fees have been reduced by 25%. This is the cost of doing business for us. Our clients like to pay online. With the PayPal, they can sign up for automatic payments. They can do it real quickly from their phone. So the PayPal fees were hurting our income, our revenue stream. So we've reduced those by 25%. Looking forward to seeing those great savings. Probably most importantly, our rent has been held at the current rate until July 2018. So not only next year, but half of the year after, we'll enjoy a rent rate that does not increase. So we're able to forecast more accurately. We know exactly how much rent's going to be, so definitely a success. Right now, compared to last year, so the end of last year, asset-wise, we're down a little bit there. Not too concerned about that. Just a decrease of $600. That's a variety of things. Mostly it's accounts receivable. So during 2015, at the end of that, we had a lot of outstanding microloans out there. Now, microloans aren't our core business. They're not something we advertise. They're not something we want to do, but we will do it to help people out. So you can see most of that decrease is the accounts receivable. I attribute that to the decrease in the number of microloans, which also makes our business a little more stable, less risky. As far as liabilities go, though, this is what we talked about before. Our long-term liabilities have decreased by almost $2,400, so that's a great success for our organization. I want to congratulate the board on doing such a great job with this. Definitely makes us look better on our balance sheet when we don't have so many liabilities overhanging our head. As far as net assets, again, you can see the great win here. At the end of last year, we were actually underwater. Our organization was in debt $1,200. We've turned that around. Our organization is now worth over $600, a turnaround of almost $1,800. Again, a great win there. Very stable organization now. We've put some controls in place. We've really worked hard to ensure we're doing the best thing we can and delivering a service that isn't at risk for our individuals. You know, anytime we talk about credit, people are concerned about risk. They're concerned that, you know, what's going to happen? Where are you going to leave me? You know, this shows that we're going to stick around. Our organization's stable. It grows every year. It gets better and better. You know, we'll talk a little bit about 2017 coming up and what great things we're going to do then. But really, just an amazing turnaround. You know, I work with a great team of people. This success is really their success. Net change in assets. So where did our money go? How did we do against what we thought? You can see total income, total operating expense, kind of in line with what we expected. Remember, this doesn't include December yet, so we still got a couple weeks of numbers to come in before we finalize these. But you can see we're a little bit ahead on our program fees. This was because we had many more accounts than we expected, which is a great problem to have. We're a little low on our contributions. This includes our fundraisers, donations, sponsorships. Off target on that one, but our foundations and trust, you know, we thought we'd only get 500. Like I said, we won that Old National Foundation grant, able to bring in $1,000, make up some of the difference there. So we're off target a little bit, down 16% from our target. Again, let's look at our operating expenses. Again, no salaries, no benefits, no payroll taxes. Our organization is committed to be a volunteer organization. We don't pass along any kind of overhead or administrative fees. Professional fees, they're going to stay right there. They're going to be under. That's through our negotiations with our national organizations. Dues and subscriptions, that won't increase. That's right where it should be. That's the cost of our loan management software, items like that. Program supplies, we include the PayPal fees in this one, the cost of doing business for any service we provide. Again, we're significantly under where we thought we'd be. Some of that's attributed to our reduction in fees, some other cost-cutting measures we put in place throughout the year. Rent's right where it should be. We'll hit that target here when we paid December's rent. Telephone will be a little bit higher. Our utility bill went up a couple dollars a month, and so we'll see that be a little over target. Technology expense, that's the cost of our website. We actually have that done in kind for us, so $0 there. So total change in operations, we expected to, our annual budget says we'll be up $1,600. We'll probably be close to that, but not quite there. So 75%. So, you know, moving forward for 2017, we'll do a little bit better job forecasting, get these numbers a little closer, and have better results. Strategic goals. So let's see how we did against our plan. So again, same strategic plan that we've had all year. further the foundation by impacting families, promoting ourselves in the community, increasing our sustainability, increasing our fundraising, and maintaining our board governance. So how are we doing against fundraising? Again, we've talked about this one. This is a challenge for us. We're targeting 4 events this year. We only held 1 event. We wanted to raise $4,000. We've actually raised $39. That was from our Amazon Smile. Encourage everybody to shop Amazon Smile when you do. Choose the Indiana Credit Establishment Foundation, and we'll receive a portion of those sales. It's a fast and easy way. We'd be very grateful if you took that opportunity to do so. Maintaining donations, so we're looking for $500 donated this year. We got 0. So definitely a challenge there. We need to take a look at this and understand, where our strengths are in fundraising. As you can see from our balance sheet, we have money coming in, but it's coming in from different sources. So, do we need to rethink our targets here, rethink our focus, and put our talents and our energy where our real strengths are? Board governance. We wanted to have 90% attendance at meetings. I know that's a lofty goal for any board of directors, especially in the not-for-profit realm. We're way off target with that. We're only at 64%. Still, 64% is not bad. It's enough to have our meetings. However, we had to cancel 3 out of 11 meetings this year because of poor board attendance. Now, we still met as a board, but we weren't able to conduct business because we lacked that quorum. Very unfortunate. Hopefully, we can turn around that next year. Maintain a full board, so we are at capacity. We have 10 great members on this board who really work hard to see the ICE Foundation furthered in its mission. So very excited to go into 2017 with those 10 members. As far as impacting families, this is an area that we're very good at. We wanted to increase our credit builder accounts by 100%. So we started the year with 9. We're up to 20 right now, 20 new accounts this year. So a great win there. Above our target. Holding information sessions. We wanted to hold information sessions for other organizations, for interested parties, things like that. We targeted 12. We've held 10 this year so far, and we have 3 planned for December. So we're on target to exceed that. So definitely another win. It helps promote our organization, helps identify just what we do and clarify that in people's minds. So that's going to be something we want to continue next year. Community promotion, so support other organizations. We want to attend their events. We want to be there to support other organizations, increase their attendance at these events. We've gone to 12 so far this year. We were only targeting 6, so that's definitely something we want to increase next year. It's great that we've gone to so many and that we continue to do that. We need to understand better, why did we target 6? Should that target be higher? Promote ICEF. So we want to hold an introduction meetings with possible community partners. We've done 9 of those this year. Just this last quarter, we met with Sukasa, IAC, and CAC with our New Americans program, but more on that later. Community partners, so partnerships we've established. Again, family self-sufficiency, we designed a program that's specifically for them. It's only for their clients. It's in conjunction with them. Very excited to see how that moves forward, and especially these targeted programs. But yeah, we targeted 4, we have 7. So definitely a great win in community promotion. Sustainability, again, we knocked this out of the water here. Increase accounts, so we wanted to grow by over 40%. We've grown by 154%. So we started with 11 accounts, and we currently have 28. So great job there. Again, we've served over 40 accounts this year. I think we're at 46. So terrific win there. Low default on microloans. Haven't had a default on microloan this year. I don't think we had one last year either. So that's something we've perfected over time. We've learned how to do better. We've made it not our core business, but still something we focus on, something that we do efficiently and effectively. There's a big picture. You can see a lot of green, a little bit of red. About this time of year, we only have 2 colors. As you remember from our last quarter, we have green, yellow, and red. This time we only have green and red because we're so close to the end of the year, we can almost guarantee where we're going to land with these. So our featured success story, again, I've always said this is my favorite portion. So let's get that out of the way. Let's talk about success stories. So this quarter, I couldn't pick just one. We had two great success stories come in through our program, really highlighting, what we do and how we do it, and how we supply that missing piece in the community. So those two stories, the story of a person in payday debt and a person starting off going to college. So let's start with our payday person first. This was an individual, a client of ours, who had a great success with our accounts in the past. Was able to establish credit, purchase a house for the family. Things happen in your life though, and sometimes you make mistakes. One of these mistakes is getting involved with payday lenders, not understanding quite how that works, the fees that are associated with that. This individual came to us. We took a look at where they were at. We looked at their budget. We were able to set them up with a microloan, and ended up saving them over $400 a month in those savings by, helping them pay off those payday lenders through our microloan, our 0% interest microloan, and pay that back over time. So while he's paying that back too, they're also increasing their credit. Our college story. So a young lady came to us, wanted to start college. There's a lot of expenses. A lot of times you don't understand the full cost of going to college when you sign up. She was kind of in that position. She'd gone through the financial aid. She'd gone through the scholarship program. She's still a little bit short. Didn't want to take out another student loan. She had read a lot of stuff about student loans. Didn't really want to get involved with that. Because she was a past client, we were able to set up with 0% interest microloan to cover that final cost, that final gap. She's expected to graduate in May 2017. Most of her experience has been great in college. She's looking forward to graduating and getting started. She's stayed in contact with us just because she's so excited about us helping her out, helping her with that microloan, really reach her goals without that added debt. Future expansion. We continue to work up in Fulton County. We have an office up there. We have connections with the Chamber of Commerce and other organizations in that area, so looking forward to expanding up there further. Our New Americans program, you heard me talk about this one. This is our program for people new to the United States. This is what we're doing with the Indian Association, Chinese Association, SUCASA. Those individuals that are new to the United States might not understand how the credit markets work, and even if they do, it takes them a significant amount of time to get established. One study we reviewed said it takes between 4 and 5 years for an individual with a decent income to qualify for to buy a house. We think we can reduce that to 2 years with this program. And finally, our newest one, Aging in Place. This is taking a look at our success with our microloan program. How can we help individuals age in place? These are the people that might have retired, might be getting ready to retire, seniors living in their house that might need a little bit more help with things like replacing fixtures, handles, doorknobs, adding ramps. So this program is really targeting that demographic we talked about earlier that we're missing, the individuals older than the age of 45. How can we make our stuff attractive to them? So again, the New Americans program, establishing credit for those new to the United States can be done with or without a Social Security numbers. So we're not tied to the IRS in any way. And so we are, but our program, Reporting Credit, isn't directly tied to the IRS. Educational programs about car buying, mortgages, how those work, how rates work, how taxes work, what you can expect after you buy a house. And again, this was designed through our meetings with the Indian Association, Chinese Association, Spanish interpreters, and SUCASA. I apologize to SUCASA. I left your name off that line, but SUCASA played a significant role in this, and was very happy they took the time to help us out, to teach us more about what we can do to serve people better. Board recognition. So round of applause for these 3 individuals. 2 of these individuals are our newest board members, Tom Lutz and Brittany. Just joined the board and already making those significant impacts. So Tom is our marketing guru. He took a look at our marketing materials, reviewed them. Tom's kind of a dual threat guy. He's an attorney by trade, but he also has quite a bit of experience in marketing. So he put both those skills to work for us, made some suggestions to us that I think will really increase the impact our marketing materials have. Client connector goes to Asher Wishmeyer. This guy is our network guy. He goes out there, he meets with people. He was actually able to provide us with a number of new clients, get them familiar with our services, see how they could really benefit from them. And donor relations, Brittany took a look at our sponsor material, reviewed that, really prepping that for next year, the next round of sponsorships, of donors. How can we get the most impact out of those materials? So great job to these three individuals. Again, without their help, we would have made it as far as we have. So take some time, congratulate them, pat them on the back, shake their hand, get to really know these three people. Closing remarks. So we're done with this year. You won't see me again until March of next year when we do another one of these. We'll be in 2017. We'll have a brand new strategic plan. We'll have brand new financial goals. Hopefully we'll have some success stories to share from our new programming. So looking forward to that. I want to thank the board. I want to thank our guests. I want to thank everybody who contributes to our organization, helps us move this forward. It really is a unique program. Again, we are the only organization in the state of Indiana and almost the region who provide the service we do. Because we believe that people do need that help with credit. It's not the only part. You can't survive on just credit alone. You can't survive on our programs alone. But we provide that missing component that no one else has. And we build that into our strategy. Every year we want to improve our strategy. We want to take that vision and move it forward. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for attending. Thank you to those online. And I'll see you in March.